So, updates, 4 installations going up, 3 of those are Brennan's. Oh, makes sense because that contract is $70,000 RCV. But trust me, this good habit is going to save jobs and save thousands of dollars for you. Otherwise, no, it's not worth taking it. Be honest with you. I'm stressed out. Fuck, bro. Because I've given myself 18 months to run up $1 million. No safety net, no backup plan. And as of right now, I'm dead broke. But in order to make this make sense, I need to give you guys a little bit of a background story. I'm 28 and a half years old, and I've come to the decision after having my car that I've worked oh so hard for totaled and running up almost $200,000 last year to end up with absolutely nothing now, to the point that I'm struggling to pay my rent, below the poverty line, back up to 100K, homeless. I've seen it all. I've ran it up, made bad investments, crashed back down, found a sales job, ran it back up. And I don't regret a single moment of it. Now, I could be bored and upset and disappointed at this whole situation. Negative numbers on both my personal and my business bank account. Debts out the ass, 5K to the credit card company, a few more thousand to some loans that I owe here and there, God knows what else. Or, what I decided to see it as an opportunity, because if I'm gonna run this all over again, and so I have time and time again had my back against the wall and fought my way out of it, then why not have fun with it? And I'm gonna turn this into a game. The next 2 years of my life are going to be a documentation, a demonstration that with sheer determination a man can make it anywhere in life. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hustler's Mindset. The objective is 1 million in 18 months. The content is raw and authentic, and the strategy starts right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind that I am starting from the absolute bare bottom here. I mean, I am in a desperate and destitute situation. I have rent overdue, bills piling up, debt collectors calling me, unpaid parking tickets, and all I have to my name is this $448, which doesn't even cover half my rent. And that's due in about a week. Episode 1 of the Hustler's Mindset. We are in a situation and we need to take a bird's eye view to understand the best path forward, that we can strategize into getting a cash grab, making enough money just so that we can survive to the point that we create some sort of consistent cash flow. So, the first thing I have to understand, what are the resources at my disposal? And here is the most important one. Because I can react to the situation that I'm in right now through fear, through anxiety, but that's not going to be resourceful. The right mindset to adopt is one of fearlessness, one of confidence, and that's the number one mindset a hustler needs to adopt, is that you're all you got, and you are all you're ever going to have. This comes and goes. The fact that I don't have it means that I've made a mistake along the way, which now needs to be corrected. 2. Shelter. That's not even a necessity. I've had to live in my car while working before and make just enough to get a shelter. And that is all you really ever need. If you have a place to stay at with the right mindset and the technology to get online and make shit happen, you have an opportunity to make money. And the final point I'd like to reference this. Throughout the adventures of my 20s, I have made allies and network with people who are useful, people whose resources I can leverage and allocate in certain ways, in a dynamic of mutual interest, of course. But where would the fun in all of this be if I wasn't gonna gamify this whole situation that I'm in? So we need some milestones to go by, some quests like a video game. If I accomplish, have repercussions for you as well as for me. For example, within 1 week, I tell you guys I'm gonna make $1,000. I make a couple of phone calls, move some deals around, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, boom, $1,000 shows up my bank account. For every single milestone that I hit, I want there to be a little celebration, a little bonus that's gonna be thrown out to you guys. Maybe I hit my first 10K, I throw somebody, one of you guys, a little $100. Hit my next goal, 10, 25K, throw a few $1,000 around right back to the community who's gonna support me from day one. However, None of this can be turned into a game unless we incorporate something into all of this, kind of like a video game would have, which is the main quest. We know what we want in the end. We want this. But in order to accomplish this, I need to have businesses running, and the businesses need to scale. And before you scale it, you need to initiate. In order to initiate, you need money in the first place. That's money in. But in order to make money, I need to get mobile. The whole reason this thing started is because about 2 days ago my car was totaled. So in order to get money in, what I need is mobility. I need a car first. Shit. And having the car needs to get me to cover all of my expenses, which then buys me the time to make the money that I need to invest into the businesses that then make me and generate me the money that is needed to go right back into them in order to scale, so that these businesses can earn me what my initial goal is. And based off of this, we're gonna be developing our quest line. Now, how can I make money and what businesses can I then invest into in order to scale to make it to that point? I leveraged this specifically in 2024 to run up about $150,000. You're talking about 30, 40, 50, up to $100,000 tickets that I'm taking 15-20% commission on. All of this has to be based off of the premise, an idea that I built called the wealth pyramid, where at the foundational level, you have your main source of income. This is considered cash flow. Cash flow is the most important thing in your business ventures, in your LLC, and whatever the case may be. Because cash flow to a business is like blood to the body. Wherever the blood does not flow, the flesh dies. Cash flow needs to remain consistent. You can't cut off the cash flow. And this right here is what's gonna keep the money coming in. The money now that I make off of roofing is going to have to be invested into a few different branch out businesses that I already have in mind. One is pallets. This is live social shopping.
Go, 6U7 Women's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6U7
I have the connections to get this merchandise and a business partner who's ready to start selling with me. I need about $2,000, $1,000 from my end, $1,000 from his end to buy the pallets and set up the space that we need in his garage to start live social shopping, doubling every single investment I put in until we scale it to a warehouse. Next is going to be a jewelry brand, something I've already been working on. Unfortunately, right now the website is up, the packaging, the merchandise is ready, the people who are marketing it are ready to go. However, I don't have a product line because I don't have money. And finally, it's gonna be cars. I got another business partner who's ready to invest into that with me. With about $1,500 on my end, $1,500 on his. Before you know it, we got a broke down car. We rent it out on Turo. I'm trying to build a fleet of these cars within a warehouse. And the final step's gonna have to be multipliers. There's no way around it. Trading is one of them through a prop firm account. Here's a video of me making $50,000 on one payout.
This man that you see on screen, our special guest today, is the man that achieved the highest payout in all of 2024 for Hydra funding. What was the high mark? I know the withdrawal amount was $45K.
So 50% increase on the total account. So it was
Yeah.
$150,000. Yeah, the pullout was like about 45K.
I blew that account up already. I need the initial money to invest in order to open up another one, pass the demo, and run it back up. And the final step's gonna have to be real estate. You need places to put the money and passive income working for you. I'm talking about buy a house by the Poconos, Airbnb it out. I'm talking about fly to Dubai and on a 0% interest rate buy a house and have somebody manage the property while it makes me money overseas, completely passive. This is the plan. And it all starts from cash flow. I am the manager at this company, and I earn 2% from any deal of anybody that I hire and train, which means I get 10 people in through the door. Each one of them gets a $30,000 deal a month. That's $600 each, which nets me $6,000 in 1 month, only because I hired and trained these goons to do this job for me. But all of this is gonna start from my own sales, and I got about 10 deals lined up. I haven't closed out on any of them yet, so I'm going to have to be working in order to close one out while I hire these people, so that eventually when they're good enough and are making me money, I can back out and buy back my time. And that's what's gonna allow me to both earn money from the company, working 20-30 hours a week, and put it into everything else that I'm trying to build. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to speed run $1 million in 18 months. No wasted effort. Get it done and get it done quick. about $1,000 into pallets to get it started for live social shopping, about $1,000 into brands to get my first product line, and let's call it $2,000 for the cars to get the first one, get it operational. I'm gonna need about $4,000, and I don't see that happening until I hit the $10,000 dollar milestone. There's no passive income before active income, and I am in a desperate situation, so I'm gonna do what I have to do to make this work. But in order for me to do any of this, I need to be able to get from one place to another. If I can't move around, if I don't have my legs, if I don't have mobility, then I don't have money-making capability. Therefore, quest number one is gonna be get back on the road, which means I need to figure out the car rental with my insurance. Once I'm mobile, I'll be able to close on the first bounty, close my first large roofing deal. But the worst case scenario I should make off of that in about a month is $7,000 plus whatever else I can get in through the pipeline. It's gonna buy me the mental bandwidth to hire and train 5 guys, and that's gonna be the next mission because I need to start building out the vessel of my sovereignty. Recruit the 5 is mission number 3. Teach them all how to do the job and send them out into the world so that the more money that they make, the more money I make. Which takes me to quest number 4, Wheels of Fortune, which means I'm gonna have to afford a cheap, reliable hoopty. I'm downgrading from a 2018 $15,000 car to something probably around the ballpark of $3,000. Keep it moving. Money. If I can stay making money, well then I need to buy back my time, because I can always make more time, but I can always make more money, but I can't make more time, which is number 5. Recruit the battalion. I need to hire a call center, which is gonna cost me somewhere in the ballpark of about $2,000. And I already have a few lined up who can call until they set 10 appointments from me, which is gonna cost me about $2,000 to $3,000. Commission on one job alone out of those 10 is gonna more than enough pay back the entire investment. Everything after that is profit. I need people to do it for me. I'm going to invest every single dollar back into the same momentum that's going to get me there in the first place, which is why number 6 is treasure chests of junk. I have to launch my live social shopping platform because I'm trying to speed run this shit. I got big dreams, and big dreams take big risks and big moves, which is why the 7th quest is the crown jewel. I need $1,000 to match my partner so that we can start making passive income on the jewelry while I'm doing everything else that I need to do. I have the live social shopping cooking. I got the jewelry being sold while these people are knocking doors and doing whatever they have to do to generate leads in order to get contracts in that I'm taking a percentage of while I'm closing my own jobs. $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 commissions. However, throughout my entire 20s, there's nothing I fucking hate more than ending up stranded without a whip. So, steal horses for rent? We'll start with a hoopty, which means enter Turo. I want to start renting these cars out and slowly reinvest till we work our way up into the more luxurious cars, into more luxurious areas like Florida. At this point, I have multiple businesses running. Money's coming in, it's time to multiply it. Which takes us to quest number 9, Trader's Gambit. It's gonna take me about $1,000 to buy a $100,000 demo prop firm account, bringing it up 20% and being in an opportunity in a situation where I can pull 15K out of that account if ever need be. Which takes us to quest number 10 and the season finale of the Hustler's Mindset, which is upgrade the base. Now, I kinda live in a depressing space. You can't run this sort of operation off of a space that is so limited, which is why by the end of season 1, I plan on moving out. That's only gonna open up more opportunities and possibilities for myself, and by then, I will really know that I'm on the path to 1 million in 18 months. Now here's the catch. I got debts. Sheer determination and willpower better be enough to get a man anywhere, because I'm gonna need it. All about $20,000 in taxes, about $5,000 in credit cards, about $3,000 in loans, $500 in parking tickets and bullshit. Luckily that one solved itself. Car got totaled, insurance pays it out, I get a rental, and then I get a hoopty. No problem. I got about 4 to 5K in expenses per month. Just to stay ahead, I need to be able to make 5K a month. To get ahead, I need to be able to make $10,000 per month. And to reach my objective, I need to make about $55,000 per month starting now. In conclusion, I'm stressed out, but it's fine. I think this will make it a... So to make this fun, I've gamified the entire process of making money. I need to still rent out the car, be able to afford food and water to the next point where I can grab my next cash grab and slowly pull myself out of this hole that I'm in. Well, hit 10K, throw a little something back to you guys by the time I'm hitting $25,000, $50,000 in earned revenue, proven bank statements on file. Here comes the deal. Oh shit, it came through, installed the roof. I'm on top of the roof filming it. Pallets running, bro. Showing you the whole scene. You start hitting 25, 50K. Maybe I'll start throwing you guys a little bit more. 100 here, 100 there, maybe 100 to 10 people or 1,000 to 3 people by the time I hit 50K, because I want you to feel like you're a part of this journey too. Otherwise, where's the whole fun in this whole thing? I want this to be interactive. I want you guys to really feel this journey as I go through it. So, I don't know, might be nice. For the record, today is August 18th, 2025. Within 18 months, we're going to be in January or February of 2027, I will make this a reality. I'm a hustler. Tomorrow, day 2 of 547, we're gonna get back on the road and work towards the first bounty. I'm gonna see y'all there. By the way, it's 9:38 right now. And I'll be completely transparent with that. Fuck, bro.